Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just would not be any fun. I'm going to talk about something serious that I got to be honest, I have reservations every time I try and talk about it, because when you try and talk about some things now, people go tone deaf and they put up a wall and basically will condemn you. But Jerry Jones has literally put his players and people like me in a no-win situation. Now I'm getting people that are saying that, oh, you're a coon. You're an Uncle Tom supporting that racist ass team. With Jerry Jones, you should be picketing the NFL and everything else. Now, I want you guys to stop for a second and think about this, though. There are people out there that want to see us divided. There are people that are intentionally trying to race bait and turn things so people turn against each other. Okay? I know I've said this before, and people are like, oh, you lost me when you talked about the Russians. But immediately when the whole thing came up about the teams, Donald Trump talking about, that you need to get the son of a bitch out of here and this, that, and the other. The Russians that are in Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff immediately were on both sides of the fence. They were hashtagging take a knee and they were hashtag stand up because they want us to fight as well. There are people that will just go ahead and inject themselves because they know that this is divisive. They want to divide America. But people are saying to me that, I'm just allowing stuff to happen, that, I'm just as bad as, being on the other side. You're blank. And I'm just like, hold on. Then you really just don't watch the channel. You are just trying to start stuff. Because last night on the end of the live stream, and you guys can go back and watch it too, we had BJ that was on here and things, and we were actually talking about the whole Jerry Jones situation and what he said. And I tried to explain in ways, instead of saying, you're a racist and everything. No, I try to at least get people to have a conversation and understand both sides of the fence. Because in the end, with everybody being on one side or the other, we're not fixing any problems. The only thing we're doing is we're putting up a wall and just saying, you're wrong, screw you. That's not how you fix it. My goal is get you to understand my point of view and what I feel. And I want to be able to sit down with you and understand your point of view and how you feel. And maybe, just maybe, if we can do that, we can come up with a solution that's good for everybody. So last night I talked about Emmett Till, which was basically the beginning of the civil rights movement, where this 11-year-old child supposedly whistled at a white woman and was brutally dismembered and killed. The people who killed him weren't convicted. In fact, they got paid because they sold the story a year later. I was first class to integrate. I was born at the Freeman Hospital and had to go past 3 hospitals to get there. My brother was born in the car because they didn't have enough time to get him there. My father delivered him, even though there was a white hospital around the corner. I was first class to integrate. I ended up hearing and being called nigger every single day and had to fight the stereotypes, and even now still do. And protests are what made this country. The Revolutionary War was a protest against England. But when you say that I'm not saying anything, that you're part of the problem, then you just don't really know, and you're just really just trying to start a fight. And I'm not here to fight with people. I'm here to educate people, to take my experiences, because I tell you I'm old, I'm 52. I remember when Martin Luther King got killed. I remember when we landed on the moon. I remember when the Cowboys won their first Super Bowl. So my goal in my life, before I go away from here, and who knows how long I have left, is to take that spirit, that knowledge, and pass it on to you guys. Not in a way that says F you, but in a way that I hope that we all can learn from it. I've been parts of all kinds of stuff that have happened in this country. The pool incident that happened in Dallas. Benet, co-host I was with, was actually in the middle of that. And the sad thing about that was there's one guy that they kept saying he was a racist and he was beating up people. And the funny thing is this guy, if you see him, he's got the ZZ Top beard and everything. And if you look at him, you'd say, man, that guy's got to be a redneck. But he is one of the nicest people you would ever meet. In fact, he's the one that introduced me to Benet and was the reason why I was on the Benet Emery show. And this guy that they said was out there, stirring up stuff and a racist and everything else, that I got into Twitter wars with, was wearing a Jobu t-shirt that I gave him. This guy, when the girl was knocked on the ground from the police, went to his house, got towels, got bottles of water, and ended up helping the kids that were on the ground. But in the news, he was made up to be this racist that was stirring up stuff. Now, if he's a racist, he was wearing a Jobu t-shirt, a black voodoo doll given to him by a black man. He's got to be the worst racist in the world. But both sides were basically trying to take this and take it and turn it into something more than what it was. It's what people want to do. They want to find blame for the problems or the real issues or put up smoke and mirrors. Football is a game that used to be something we could all agree on, something that brought us all together. Well, some people are trying to take it and turn it against us. And we can't let them do that. And all you people that say that, I'm an Uncle Tom, go pound sand, because you don't know a thing about me. I think I do more here on this channel on trying to bring people together and understand what's going on in the world than any of you guys are saying that I don't. And this is a difficult thing to do because when you look at Colin Kaepernick, he's given up his career. He was never going to get a job in the NFL again. Immediately, when you say something like this, you turn people off, and all of a sudden you lose people. And I enjoy all of you guys. I enjoy all of you guys interacting with you and things like that. So I'm very careful with what I try and say, but I do say things. I don't know what's going to happen in this world. I'm fearful for what's going on. I hate what's going on because we are the greatest country in the world. We have beaten odds. We have done things that have just been miraculous. And I want to see that again. I want to see us all come together like we did World War II to fight the good fight, instead of fighting each other. Whew. Not how I wanted to end my birthday, but hey. If it makes a difference to one person, then it was worth it. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. Thank you guys for listening and being a part of the show.